Let's take a look at Batman and see how many of these facts you may not know. In one series of Batman comics, Bruce Wayne married Catwoman. Their daughter, Helena Wayne, grew up to be the Huntress. In a limited series crossover published by both DC and Marvel Comics, Batman and Wolverine were merged into one character called Darkclaw. The Beatles have appeared on a Batman cover, kind of. In Batman number 222, writer Frank Robbins decided to poke fun at one of the Beatles being dead controversy. The June 1970 issue was titled Dead Till Proven Alive and featured Robin holding an album which is similar to the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band cover. The band was called the Oliver Twist instead of the Beatles. The original Cape Crusader did not have a black costume and had a cape inspired by Da Vinci. Original sketches made by Bob Crane had the Batman donning a red costume with a bat wing-like cape inspired by Da Vinci's design of the Ornithopter. The actor who has logged more time as Batman than anyone else is Kevin Conroy, who has voiced the character since the debut of the acclaimed Batman the Animated Series in 1992. Over the past 23 years, he's been Batman in 8 TV series, 1 animated feature film, 2 TV movies, 10 home video movies, and 10 video games. It was the fans who killed Robin. Robin is an opinion-splitting character amongst fans, and in 1988, readers were giving their say on what happened to the character. In a 4-issue arc titled A Death in the Family, the fate of Jason Todd, the second incarnation of Robin, laid in the hands of readers, who could call through a special hotline and choose whether Todd should live or die. Over 10,000 votes were cast, with 5,343 votes cast for Jason to be killed off, which he promptly was. Batman only met Hitler once, at least during World War II, while other superheroes were busy punching Hitler every other day. Batman barely fought the Nazis at all. In one comic, Nazi saboteurs come to Gotham City and Batman does take them down. But Batman's only confrontation with Adolf Hitler himself happens on the cover of World's Finest number 9, where Batman and his friends throw tennis balls at Adolf Hitler. A lot of key elements of the Batman mythos weren't introduced until the 1940s. Batman's home was first named as Gotham City in Detective Comics number 48 in 1940, and before that, Batman lived in Metropolis, or New York. The Bat Signal did not appear until Detective Comics number 60 in 1942. The Bat Cave didn't appear until 1948, and prior to that, Batman just had a secret hangar for the Batplane and had a deserted barn connected to Wayne Manor by a secret passageway. Prior to the appearance of the Bat Signal, Batman covers frequently depicted a giant moon, which was frequently bright yellow behind Batman. Barbara Gordon only became Batgirl because the television show demanded it. The producer of the late 1960s television series, William Dozier, requested that the comic add a new female counterpart to Batman because Betty Kane, the former Batwoman, was long gone. The television show needed a new female character and they wanted the comics to keep step. So Commissioner Gordon's librarian daughter, Barbara, suited up as Batgirl for the first time in 1967. Alfred, Bruce Wayne's butler, was also dead in the comics, but the comics creator brought him back to life at Dozier's request. Alfred returned in one of Batman's weirdest stories, in which the supernatural villain, the Outsider, turned out to be Alfred in disguise. Batman was created not just by Bob Kane, but also a partner, Bill Finger, who was never credited for anything Batman related until recently. He is responsible for the original idea of Batman's persona, costume, Gotham, characters, etc. Robin didn't show up until issue number 38. The young sidekick was the alter ego of Dick Grayson, part of a family of circus acrobats whose parents died in a high wire accident.